Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another members only live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right. So shout out to everybody who is in the room. If you guys can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up or a radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot hear me, give me a thumbs down or an angry face. And while you guys are doing that, we're going to get into the acknowledgments. All right. So shout out to everybody that's here already. We got DC Precise. Shout out to DC Precise for becoming a new member. We got Janesta Coleman, who was a member before and has come back to being a member. So shout out to Janesta. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys show them some love. Throw some radiation emoji in the chat for them. Remember, I can't remember what it was. I think we were at 27. I think, okay, so we need 25 more members to get to 100. So we're right on the path there. So shout out to these two to contributing to that. All right. We got Carlton in the building. Shout out to Carlton. Shout out to Torian. Torian said Rob fell asleep at the wheel. Nah, I didn't fall asleep at the wheel. Your boy was trying to get something together real quick, and I lost track of time. Shout out to my man Grover. What's up with it, Grover? Yo, make sure that you guys go and check out THPP Network's channel. Their channel has been doing great. They are growing at an amazing rate. Make sure you guys take part in that growth and show them some love and check out their video content. And like I said, I want to have a narrator voice off versus Scott. So you make sure you go back and tell Scott, you know what I'm saying? You make sure you go back and tell Scott, you know what I'm saying, that we about to have his voice off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tia. And shout out to my man Cameron. What's good with it, Cameron? Good to see you, bro. All right. So we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about some interesting things tonight. Okay. We're going to talk about some interesting things. Before we get started, let me just check something here. I hate when people do that. And here I am doing it. You know what I'm saying? I've reduced myself to the ranks of what I can't stand about other people, which is really horrible. Let me see. Okay, yeah. There was a couple things that I wanted to get together real quick, and I hadn't done it yet. Let me see. So I'm about to do that right now. All right. So just hang tight for me for a couple seconds. All right. We're gonna try to rush through these things tonight because your boy ain't trying to be on here all night. All right, cool. So we got it. All right. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is this alligator situation. How many people heard about this? This is wild. An alligator was killed by the Florida authorities after a human body was found in its jaws. You guys hear about this situation? If you guys heard about this, give me a thumbs up. If you guys did not hear about this, give me a thumbs down. All right. So now here it says authorities deleted a 13-foot, 8.5-inch alligator in Florida after human remains were discovered Friday in its jaws. Could you imagine how scary that must have been? Could you imagine if you were the person that discovered that? That would be insane. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office said authorities responded to a report of a human body seen in a waterway in unincorporated Largo, Florida at about 1:50 p.m. on Friday. Could you imagine, just imagine this. An alligator just walking down the street with a body flapping up and down in its mouth. And the alligator is big as hell. Man, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says the alligator was subsequently human killed and removed from the waterway with the assistance of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, according to a press release from the sheriff's office. An updated report identifies the victim as 41-year-old Sabrina Peckham. The medical examiner's office said that the manner and cause of death was still pending. Wouldn't that be crazy if this discovery led to like the solving of some cold case or something like that. Like, that's wild, man. Jamarcus Bullard reported seeing the human remains in the alligator jaws Friday, prompting police to respond. He recorded the incident on his phone. I threw a rock at the gator just to see if it was really a gator, and like it pulled the body like it was holding onto the lower part of the torso, and it pulled it underwater. Bullard told local TV station WFLA. Man, that's crazy, man. Bullard described watching authorities try to capture the alligator. They spotted it over here on this side, Bullard told the station, and they got this long stick thing and pulled the head out of the water. Then they shot it. And once they reeled it all the way out, they stretched it out and measured it 13 feet long. They shot it again. Man, I ain't trying to be funny, but they did that. They did that alligator. That's in Florida, man. They did that alligator like how they be wanting to do us. You know what I'm saying? So I got a local article about it because what I want to show y'all is the pictures of it, if I can find some. Let's see, a lot of these don't have a video of it, but let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here's one. Okay, let me see. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't smashed that like button, please make sure you guys smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please make sure you guys take a moment and hit that bell icon. Remember, this is a members only live stream. That's why it's got the lock on it. That's why it's got the vault. Once the stream is done, if you're not a member, the stream will be done for you too. Okay. So in order to become a member, it's very simple. All you got to do is just hit one of those links that the wonderful bots put into the chat. And the lowest tier is 99 cents. And that will put you right on your way. Okay. So check this out, ladies and gents.
First on Fox, a gruesome discovery in Pinellas County where witnesses found this almost 14-foot gator with a body in its...
Did you guys see it? Look at that, man. That's like could you imagine? Oh, man, that's crazy. Look at how big that thing is. Look, that is a Dodge Ram truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Dodge Ram, and that's how big that alligator is. That's wild.
14-foot gator with a body in its mouth this afternoon. This happened in the Ridgecrest community along 134th Street near Olberton Road. Fox 13's Justin Matthews is out there live for us tonight. And Justin, I know you've been out there all afternoon. You actually spoke to a witness who saw this and went to get help. What did he have to say?
Yeah, it's a terrifying story. The witness I spoke to says he saw this gator in the water, ran to this fire station behind me, not too far. It's only about 400 feet from where he saw that huge, huge alligator.
I was on my way to a job interview, and I was always looking to the lake just, for fish and stuff, and I spotted the gator.
Jamarcus Bullard says he took a good look at it and noticed something was in the gator's mouth.
I noticed it had a body in its mouth, like a lower torso, so once I saw that, I ran straight to the fire department and got them. They confirmed there was a body.
Bullard says seeing something like that is surreal and tragic.
That got to be crazy. Like, man, that has got to be crazy. And look at that. That's one of them big alligators that be opening his mouth and biting you and flipping around. You know how them alligators be doing that barrel roll thing? Look, that bad boy been eating. Like, that bad boy is fat. Like, it's so fat. Like, from that aerial picture, you can see the scales on the little lumps, the pattern on it. Man, that's wild, man. Yeah, I agree. If you guys agree with Torian, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Torian said he's gonna need therapy after seeing that. Facts. And gators move fast on land. Them little legs, they be moving. And the tail be thrashing back and forth. That's one of them gators that could knock you. It could trip you with the tail. Look at how thick that tail is. everything got a thick tail in the south. Man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was fake. It was my first time seeing a gator in real life as well. So I was just like, it was pretty cool. But like once I saw what it had, I was like, is that like a mannequin body? It looked like it was pale and white.
After alerting the fire department, dozens of
Dude, wow.
County Sheriff's deputies and FWC officers got to the scene. A huge response along 134th Street North off of Ulmerton Road in Largo. Skyfox overhead showing a large alligator on the ground. Investigators looking for answers. All of this in close proximity to a Head Start and a Boys and Girls Club.
All I keep thinking about is like all these little kids that go to school right behind me, and they come this way every single day.
Others who live nearby say they've seen some small alligators in the area before, but nothing quite like this. And in a place where there are a lot of pedestrians.
I mean,
man, this picture right here actually gives an even better perspective of how big it is. Like, look at the tail extended, and then again, like, look at this truck right here. Like, look at the length of this thing. Like, look at the people compared to it. Like, the alligator is bigger than the people. Damn.
I mean, that it could have been anybody, you know?
It's scary to think about. And Bullard says, with gators around, he's not going to be doing much walking in his neighborhood anymore.
I'm going to get me a bike or start catching a bus to work. I mean, they don't have any gates or anything like that. They got small little like gates, but somebody dies.
Yeah, and the FWC confirmed tonight that the alligator is just under 14 feet long, as you heard, and it was killed humanely. The agency says a body was found.
Here go my question. How do you kill something humanely? I want to see the video that the witness had. I wonder if this what this is. We're going to see.
In the waterway with the gator, but the FWC isn't saying anything about who this victim is and if that body has anything to do with the alligator, if the alligator actually killed a person. That is still to be determined tonight.
All right, let's see what this is real quick.
Begin with that news alert out of Pinellas County tonight, where there has been a massive response to a neighborhood in the Ridgecrest area where authorities are investigating a death involving a large alligator. Fox 13's Justin Matthews joins us live from the scene to fill us in on what exactly we know so far. So, Justin, I know this took place a few hours ago. What can you tell us now?
Well, Allie, a lot of the police presence that was here is cleared out, and we are actually right near that man-made drainage ditch on 134th Street North, right off of Ulmerton Road. Behind me, this is where a body was found, and it's right in the area where
Man, that's wild. Shout out to DSB. DSB said alligators can run up to 30 miles per hour on land. Man, listen, man, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Right, John, and they say that they do it humanely. They say that they do it humanely. How do you delete something in a humane way unless it's like a mercy deletion? You know what I'm saying? Like, which this isn't a mercy deletion. Shout out to Zentober. What's good with it, bro? Zentober said maybe we can help get the crime. Maybe alligators can help get the crime down in these suburbs. I don't know. They out here killing the alligators, quote unquote, humanely, tying them up, shooting them up. You know what I'm saying?
Alligator was also found. Let's go to our Skyfox video. When we were overhead a couple hours ago, dozens of Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies and FWC officers were on the scene.
Hey, you see the tail? Is the tail still moving? Look at that.
We're on the scene. Officials say this is a death investigation and an alligator is involved. Now you can see the large alligator in the street from our aerial footage. It looks to be over 10 feet long. And I spoke to some neighbors who are shocked to see something like this happen in the Ridgecrest area.
I came out when we first heard all the sirens, and a lot of the neighbors told me that there was a gator attack. And I was watching and I heard the gunshot when they killed the gator. And then I also saw when they took the gator away, and he was huge.
Yeah, and while Skyfox was in the air, we could see the alligator loaded onto a flatbed truck before it was taken away.
Yeah, that alligator was that alligator is huge. That alligator is huge. So I had some other articles about this, but it looks like they just repeat. We got it pretty good. They don't usually see alligators that are that big, according to that article. So that's something that apparently those people are not accustomed to. But I think that is interesting, though, because there have been crimes, especially crimes in Florida, where people have utilized alligators to, quote unquote, get rid of evidence, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. Facts, Zentober. Rest in peace, alligator. So now there's a situation in Florida where an individual is wanted for his participation in a beating. Look at that picture that guy has held up. That dude look like Sinestro, don't he? You guys know who Sinestro is from the Green Lantern? Look like oh boy, what's that Polk County Sheriff's name? The guy that always does the videos. I can't think of what his name is, but he's in a lot of the videos. He's in a lot of the videos that I do on Crimecast also, because he always presents the sheriff report in Florida. But this the suspect that he's chased down this time, this guy happens to look like Sinestro.
Gary, can you text this to him? Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm here today in Lakeland to introduce to you Jose Chadenas.
Shout out to John for hitting the night bot.
We want him for attempted second-degree murder. And here's how it all happened. It was Saturday afternoon at a convenience store in Haines City. He goes into the convenience store and confronts his ex-girlfriend, who's 64 years of age.
Yeah, this dude funny, man. This dude is funny. This dude for real should have his own YouTube channel. This dude be wilding.
Working, she's doing what's right. He threatens her. He starts to slap her. He takes a butcher knife and is slapping her on the buttocks. And he's threatening her. Then he goes around to the front, where he throws an item off of the shelf and hits her in the face. And then he takes her to the back of the store. You'll see all this in the clips, where once again, he's battering her. We have a 43-year-old Good Samaritan, another victim. He comes in to try to intervene, to try to help this lady who he doesn't know, who's being beat up by this man who he doesn't know. A fight ensues. Our suspect immediately overwhelms our Good Samaritan, and as a result, beats him down unconscious. That's right. He's in critical condition now in the hospital, and we're praying for his recovery. Then Jose, as he's leaving, he smacks another customer just for good measure as he leaves.
Hey, this dude right here, you guys remember Foghorn Leghorn from the Looney Tunes? If Foghorn Leghorn was a human, it'd be this dude right here.
We've got to find him. We've been looking for him since Saturday afternoon. Call Crime Stoppers, 1-800-226-TIPS. Look at this beatdown. You'll see it and say to yourself, what if this was your mother? What if this was your brother? Would you want someone to help? We've got to find him and get him locked up in jail. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that he's no newcomer to the system? How about previous violent felonies? Kidnapping, aggravated assault, drug charges. Always have cannabis in there. You know, he's charged with that. Disorderly conduct, domestic violence, hit and run. He's a bad man. He's an evil person who wanted to beat down a 64-year-old lady who was working. Help us put this guy in prison before he kills someone. He's not above it, you know.
What does it say about him that he did this in public in kind of broad daylight?
He doesn't care. He's bold, and he's beating up people beside the 64-year-old lady. And he beats down significantly, unconscious, beats this guy down, who's simply trying to break him up from hitting a woman. The Good Samaritan was doing what was right and suffered a tragic injury as a result. We're praying for a full recovery. We don't know at this early stage, but we do know this. He's running. He's really a coward. He won't man up and take responsibility for his actions, so we got to chase him down. We'll find him hiding like the coward he really is.
Sheriff, it could have been a lot worse. He had a knife. I mean, all these people trying to jump in to help. He could have stabbed like a lot of people.
Well, of course he could have stabbed them. He had a knife, and he was capable of doing that. Why he didn't? I suspect with his 3 brain cells, he didn't think of it at that moment in time because he didn't hesitate to beat up everybody around him.
This dude wild, man. This dude wild. So apparently, I don't know if they show this, but warning, in case they do, looks like there might be some action coming up.
Sheriff, do you know if he has any connections to certain areas, family members, maybe?
He's from the Haines City area. So that's where we started looking for him. He's here in the United States illegally, and who knows how many friends or relatives.
Yeah, this dude wild, man.
What? Excuse me. Who knows how many relatives or friends he may have somewhere else. So we're looking for him, but we know someone knows where he is right now, and we can make a positive difference.
I think it was briefly talked to the ex-girlfriend, and she said that she was worried that he might know where she lived and that he had extra protection on her tonight.
He certainly has the ability to go back and hurt the 64-year-old woman who's an ex-girlfriend. We will help her hide.
How old is this dude? His ex-girlfriend is a 64-year-old woman? Certain things just lend to like a little bit of investigation, or like, you know, just kind of sitting back thinking about particular situations. You know what I'm saying? 64-year-old girlfriend? I wonder how old this dude is. He look old. I don't know. I don't know if he looked 65, but yeah, see? That's the question right there. Good question, Tia. Tia says, why was he let out last time? I bet you somebody made an excuse for something. End up letting him out.
If that's what she wants. So at the end of the day, we can't put personal protection on every victim because there's not enough law enforcement officers in the city, the county, the state, or the nation to do that for everyone. But we will help secure them and hide them until we arrest the suspect. He's capable of hurting people again. And if we don't get him in jail, he will. Let's put him in jail before he hurts your mom or your brother or your dad.
He's still armed with that knife, right?
As far as we know, he's still armed with a knife, and he has a lot of opportunity to get a lot of other weapons, to include firearms illegally. Whether he has one of those or not, we don't know at this stage of the investigation.
Sheriff, do you know if he went into the store with the intent to harm the ex-girlfriend because she's working there?
He was angry with her, and that's why he went there for a confrontation. And a confrontation is what it turned out to be. And as you see the video clips, we stitched them together from several different cameras, but his aggravation and his violence escalated the longer he was in the store.
Did the Good Samaritan do the right thing?
The Good Samaritan did the right thing. He tried to intervene. However, the guy was able to beat him down. The Good Samaritan needed a weapon. He needed to be able to defend himself. So he thought he could handle him, and he couldn't. But Good Samaritans are necessary in society. If Good Samaritans quit working for the community, then our community is decimated. Then we don't have the community anymore that we have now. So I applaud the Good Samaritan for getting involved. I'm really sorry that he got hurt. I'm just sorry that he didn't have a baseball bat and could have leveled the playing field at that time.
I don't think being a Good Samaritan has a good retirement plan. I don't think it has good perks or benefits either. What do you guys think? Speaking of Good Samaritan not having a good benefit plan, did you guys hear about that situation where the police shot and deleted a Good Samaritan in Colorado? If you guys heard about that, give me a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, give me a thumbs down.
But he didn't. So help us get this guy in jail.
That's old boy's name, Sheriff Grady Judd. Now, that's a foundational white American name if I ever heard one. Grady Judd. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. So I can't remember who it was that put this article into the Discord. I think it was It's Me. So shout out to It's Me in the Discord. It's Me put an article into the Discord that we talked about on Crimecast. We talked about this particular individual, but this individual has gotten himself into some more trouble. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take a look at what kind of trouble that this individual has gotten themselves into and what they did in the first place. All right. So here it is right here. All right. Whoa. I didn't know about this. This is a completely different situation that this is a victim, or that this is a video of. But let's check this video. Let's check this video out before we get into this. See, this article here is about a Tennessee teacher charged with raping a 12-year-old, and then they were rearrested for telling the victim that he'll regret doing this. And I'm assuming what they're talking about regretting doing is telling. But this video down here, as you guys can see, is a U.S. teacher who is a TikTok celeb, was arrested in Thailand for allegedly having sex with a teenage fan. This dude tried to be a passport degenerate. You know what I'm saying?
ก็ไม่ได้อยากจะเจอเขา
There's no sound on the video, believe it or not. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They must not use handcuffs over there or something. They must not they must not use handcuffs over there. They must not believe in the handcuffs. So they just chicken wing you over there. So this went from a video about an arrest to being looks like a walkthrough Thailand video. Yeah, so that's all they show. But yeah, you guys see what the deal was with that right there. All right. So now here says a former Tennessee elementary school teacher and mother of two was charged with raping a child and rearrested on Thursday for allegedly attempting to coerce her victim. So you guys recall me talking about this particular individual on Crimecast? If you guys remember this, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't remember this, give me a thumbs down. Apparently, this person has been rearrested, which means that they were released. They've been rearrested for allegedly attempting to coerce their victim. Covington police arrested Alyssa McCommon, all right, who is 38, at her home on Thursday and charged her with coercion of a victim, aggravated stalking and harassment. It was McCommon's second arrest in 3 weeks after she was charged with the rape of a child September 8th, 2023, police said. She's a woman and she's been charged with rape of a child. That's not something that you see every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you see every day. McCommon, a former fourth grade teacher, was released after posting a $25,000 bond on the condition that she could not contact the victim or any minors other than her own children, which honestly, she shouldn't even been allowed to contact them. Police said that she violated the terms of her release by using a previously unknown phone number to contact the boy that she is accused of raping. Well, she clearly violated the terms of her bond. She clearly violated the terms of her bond. The evidence indicates McCommon texted a victim using a specific code word known to the juvenile as a code word McCommon would previously utilize to confirm that the juvenile was alone, often before sending nude photographs on Snapchat, Covington police said in a statement. Man, what's up with this lady, man? This is a modern woman right here. They got the right thing. They got other women arresting her. That's exactly how it should be. That's exactly how it should be. They got other women taking her away, giving her the walk of shame. Police said that after McCommon confirmed the victim was alone, she allegedly sent text messages to him indicating that he would, quote unquote, regret doing this. Okay. Regret doing what? McCommon, using the same number, also admitted to a sexual encounter with the victim, police said. So she just made, they didn't know about this number at first. And now because she decided to do this, they know about this number. So she just made things worse for herself by doing this. Would you guys agree? And real quick, shout out to my man John Guillory for hitting that Nightbot. Make sure you guys throw some radiation emoji in the chat for John for hitting that Nightbot. And also, this is a members only stream. Shout out to the members. If you guys got your super chat available, make sure you guys throw that super chat up so that people can people can give you your honors for your duration of membership. You know what I'm saying? Covington Police Chief Donna Turner called McCommon's alleged actions appalling and said that they appear to violate her bond conditions. Due to the nature of the communications, we are concerned others may have been contacted, said Turner. We continue to work closely with the district attorneys as to the revocation of McCommon's bond, as well as the additional charges that continue to develop. McCommon is currently being held at the Tipton County Jail without bond pending her next court appearance. She has been charged with coercion of a witness, aggravated stalking, tampering with evidence, and harassment, police said. She's going to get found guilty on all of that. They got, if they didn't have any evidence confirming anything before, they most definitely have evidence confirming stuff now. They most definitely got evidence confirming all this stuff now. Previously, police said McCommon allegedly admitted to communicating inappropriately with former students through the online video games and social media apps, where she apparently sent them inappropriate photographs and requested sexual relationships with the victims. When people read stories like this and act like they don't understand why the passport bros exist, or why there's a passport movement, or why people literally are saying that the United States does not foster a culture of people that are relationshipable, I don't know what else people need as proof. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I really don't. This is some uber modern woman, just sick stuff. Facts. If you guys agree with John Guillory, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. I agree 100%. This is disgusting. And the thing that's crazy about this is that it happens so frequently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just within this article, we had the other short video about a situation like this that went on in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? The Covington Police Department initially began investigating the teacher after receiving information from the Department of Children's Services that McCommon had engaged in alleged sexual contact with a teenage male student, according to an affidavit. Okay. The victim told police that while spending the night at the suspect's residence in 2021, when he was 12 years old, he awoke to McCommon sexually assaulting him. So you know what what that translates to. You know what he woke up to. Let me shut up. You know what he woke up to. Yeah, facts. What's crazy is that it didn't just start. This has been going on before I was born. Facts. Big facts. This has 3.1K comments, this video right here. That's what I'm trying to get my YouTube videos at, where my YouTube videos got 3.1K comments, just like this. You know what I'm saying? Authorities said there is no evidence indicating McCommon's alleged crimes occurred on school grounds. The Covington PD is looking for any other victims who may have been in contact with McCommon to come forward. Tipton County Director of Schools, Dr. John Combs, told the Covington Ledger that McCommon was suspended without pay on August 24th when a parent brought forth allegations of misconduct against the teacher that morning. Okay. So my question is, what do you guys think about that? We actually talked about this individual when the initial arrest took place. Okay. We actually talked about this individual when the initial arrest took place. Now hold on real quick, because I think I just saw something. Yeah, I did. I just saw two good articles here. You know what I'm saying? So we will check these out. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Why do people do this kind of stuff? And it's just very interesting how this is not looked at as an epidemic. Let's ask that question. Why is this not looked at as an epidemic? Yeah, exactly. Why his parents let him spend the night. Facts. Now, this what's interesting about this stuff is that these are things that are undoubtedly between families, right? Things that happen with families. Yet they don't discuss this kind of stuff in terms of quote unquote families. Why do you guys think that is? Why do you guys think that is? This is a 26-second video. Take a look at this. Let's see, hold on. Quality. Make this bad boy HD. There we go.
Police in Loveland arrest a man wanted for sexual assault on a child. They're asking anyone who had past encounters to contact them. 58-year-old Kirk Joseph Tovar was arrested September 20th for an assault that took place in 2018. Police investigated a sex assault at an apartment complex on Lynx Avenue in Loveland. Detectives found Tovar worked at the complex as a maintenance man. He's facing charges of unlawful sexual contact and sexual assault on a child.
Why? Can I ask that question? Why? Why are we out here doing stuff like this? Somebody help me out. Let me see something real quick. I got to get a new computer. Got to get a new computer. And I'll tell you what, man, these companies here, they're being ridiculous these days with the articles. These amounts of ads that they're putting on these things are absurd. It's ridiculous. Hold on real quick. What the hell? Okay, yeah, this is wild. Like the script on these articles is so bad. Like the programming is so bad. All right, here we go. I'm gonna just play this like this. See, like, do you see how, like, you guys see how the buttons down here for play and the volume are down here, like you can't even adjust it. Like, look at this. You can't even adjust it. But as you guys can see, this dude right here, Israel Martinez Caldera, he was arrested for indecent exposure. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this took place in Colorado. Denver police arrest suspect on multiple counts of indecent exposure. Now, with this name right here and what we know is going on in Colorado, you guys think that this is an undocumented bro? Y'all got me dying in the comment section. Y'all got me dying in the comment section. I think this dude might be an undocumented bro. I don't have any evidence of that, but I think it might be the case. I think your man's down there is an undocumented bro. Okay. So I'm waiting for this other article to hurry up and play this ad. While I'm waiting, if you guys can smash the like button, make sure you guys smash the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, help your boy out by subscribing. See, look at this. Okay, hold on real quick. Because this situation is high. This is extremely bizarre right here. Okay. This is about a Glendale man luring and sexually battering women. Okay. Facts. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in.
Glendale police have arrested a man accused of sexually assaulting young women, and tonight they believe there might be more victims. KCAL News assignment editor.
Yeah, man. He might be an undocumented bro. You know what I'm saying? He might be part of that undocumented sphere. That's not good. People was worried about the manosphere, man. You better really be worried about the undocumented sphere because you ain't even got no information on none of them fools. At least a lot of people on manosphere, they make YouTube content and put up videos. That undocumented sphere, boy, you don't even know who you talking to dealing with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Rogers is at the desk, and Mike, police say he lured these victims in. Tell us how.
Yeah, Pat, and it's the way he allegedly did it is why Glendale police think there are more victims. First, I want to show you his photo just in case you recognize him. This is Marcelo Tagliente. Now, the Glendale...
Uh-oh. Martano Tagliente. Oh, boy. Hey, look. Hey, John said dealing with unknown unknowns. We dealing with the real X-Clan. You know, back in the day, the X-Clan was the rap group, but now the X-Clan is coming off of buses. You know what I'm saying?
Glendale Police Department accuses Tagliente of operating an insurance school for people who needed to learn to study to get their insurer's license. Well, they say that he lured these young women in, and once inside, that's when he allegedly sexually assaulted them. The Glendale Police has been investigating this since 2020, they tell me, and they've had several women come forward. Just recently, they had 3 more. This is the building in Glendale off Broadway where they say this all went down. Now, the Glendale Police Department has arrested him. They actually arrested him in August, but he bonded out. So he is currently not in custody in relation to any of these alleged crimes. Now,
how is he not in? Man, listen. Listen. I'm running back for you, John. But what he did was he would lure them into his insurance school. He had a school where he taught people how to sell insurance. It must have been like a series 6 or something like that, licensing place, or what is the one for insurance, like series 52 or something like that. One of those places where you learn those skills to be able to license, or it might have been a type of insurance that you don't need a license for. That's how they do in Ohio. You need a license for certain things. Yeah, the undocumented sphere is something else. These people out here, you know what I'm saying? They trying to give the manosphere a hard time. They out here trying to give the manosphere a hard time, bro. But the undocumented sphere out here kicking up dust. the undocumented sphere kicking up dust. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know that channel called Manosphere Daily? How many people have seen that channel called Manosphere Daily on YouTube? I think I'm about to make a channel called Undocumented Daily. My channels be in competition with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to have them in competition. You know what I'm saying? That's how competitive I am. I gotta compete with myself. You know what I'm saying? We about to make Undocumented Daily. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to make my voice like the dude that does the narration for Manosphere Daily. I might actually have Grover and Scott. I might actually have them do the narration. You know what I'm saying? But I could make it sound like that dude that does Manosphere Daily though. Hi, fellow men of the Manosphere. What we have today is another incident where an undocumented individual terrorized those with documents. These modern bros illegally come to the United States looking for some very low numbers. Like, sheesh. Damn.
Glendale police have arrested a man accused of sexually assaulting young women, and tonight they believe there might be more victims. KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk, and Mike, police say he lured these victims in. Tell us how.
Yeah, Pat, and it's the way he allegedly did it is why Glendale police think there are more victims. First, I want to show you his photo just in case you recognize him. This is Marcelo Tagliente. Now, the Glendale Police Department accuses Tagliente of operating an insurance school for people who needed to learn to study to get their insurer's license. Well, they say that he...
See, that's what it was, John. He operated a school, right? He came here and did better than all of us. Started a business, you know, hard work, you know, all that kind of stuff. He did like everybody who comes here does. Comes here to work hard, you know what I'm saying? But what it seems like is going on is that a lot of these people come here to work hard to get put in jail. I mean, and I'm not trying to be funny, but like in the United States, I mean, how bad you got to be? You know what I'm saying? You got to come here and work hard when there's already black people around. You know that they're going to target us first, but you got to work hard to get put in jail. Like, think about that. A good businessman. Yeah, good businessman. I do good business. I do good business. No, you don't. You do bad business. You do very bad business. You know what I'm saying? Could have kept this shit.
He lured these young women in, and once inside, that's when he allegedly sexually assaulted them. The Glendale police has been investigating this since 2020, they tell me, and they've had several women come forward. Just recently, they had 3 more. This is the building in Glendale off Broadway where they say this all went down. Now, the Glendale Police Department has arrested him. They actually arrested him in August, but he bonded out. So he is currently not in custody in relation to any of these alleged crimes. Now, as we come back out here to the desk, I did check with the insurance board, the California State Insurance Board. His insurance license has been suspended actually as of January in 2022. So at least while he is out on bond, his license is suspended. He's not allowed to practice insurance. He will be in court soon, Pat.
All right. So his ass is going to be in court. He's going to be in court. So I was actually going to let's see, hold on real quick. I was actually going to do a stream on the press conference about this particular situation. And I still might. Oh, this is it. We got some bad girls gone worse popping off over here. We got some bad, that might be a call for its own video. We got a couple. We got ourselves a couple. We got ourselves a couple bad girl gone worse situations. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple. So, yeah, on Crimecast, if you guys aren't subscribed to Crimecast, make sure you guys go and subscribe to Crimecast. Probably within the next couple of days, we will be going over this press conference about this. 3 Disney workers, school athletic director, were among 219 arrested in, take a wild guess where, Florida, okay, in a human trafficking sting. Okay? What's up with that? What's really good? You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on here.
Represent 10 law enforcement agencies. We had a
There you go, your boy, Grady Judd. My name is Sheriff. My name is Sheriff Grady Judd from Polk County, Florida. I'm here to tell you about some law-breaking assholes today.
Folks represent 10 law enforcement agencies. We had a total of 219 arrests. 119 were for prostitution, 83 were for Johns, and there were 17 other arrests. We filed 242 misdemeanor.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you guys show some big love for Tia 2U for supporting the channel for 11 months. Make sure you guys show Tia some love, supporting the channel for 11 months. That's huge. Shout out to Tia, and thank you for your support.
Misdemeanor charges, 44 felony charges. The criminal histories of the folks you see here include a total of 985 previous misdemeanor charges and 680 felony charges. So I don't want anyone to leave here today thinking, oh, these are all just innocent victims, because a lot of them are not innocent victims. A lot of them are criminals.
All right, so yeah, we're going to definitely be getting into that. We're probably going to watch that entire thing, okay? And it will probably be on Crimecast when we watch it, okay? So now here says the 7-day undercover operation earlier this month led to 44 felonies and 242 misdemeanor charges against the dozens of suspects, 35 of whom are suspected of being in the country illegally. Polk County Sheriff County Grady Judd said during a news conference. Okay. So we got undocumented bro action. Undocumented bros on the move. You know what I'm saying? Overall, 83 suspects were charged for soliciting prostitution or traveling to the undercover location to negotiate having sex in exchange for money, the sheriff said. Freddie Escalona and Maria Guzman were charged most severely with a human trafficking operation due to Traffic Stop 2 that started September 19th. Okay. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Here we go again. It's DMX. These undocumented motherfuckers, they acting like they're crazy. Crossing that border, I don't know. What the fuck? What these motherfuckers want to become citizens in this motherfucking country. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, DMX. Got to make a DMX song about the undocumented bros. You know what I'm saying? then we got another DMX hit. Y'all gonna make us lose our minds up in here. Y'all gonna make us kick y'all out up in here. God damn. Hey, that should be the new anthem down there in Eagles Point, Texas. Y'all gonna make us kick y'all out up in here. Dang, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. out to my man. We lit. That's great. That's crazy work. So now here it says another 17 suspects were accused of collecting money from prostitution or helping prostitutes conduct business. So you had some undocumented pimping going on. Now this kind of criminal here looks a little bit more familiar. It's, you know what I'm saying? This looks a little bit more familiar. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Caught up in the sting were 3 Disney workers, including a security guard, custodian, and training coordinator, Judd said. What would an op be if we didn't arrest someone employed by Disney? Judd quipped. Okay. Vanguard athletic director Russell Rogers, who is also an Auburndale High School Real Academy teacher in the county, was arrested for allegedly soliciting a prostitute. So you gotta go to where that's legal. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that stuff where it's not legal. You know what I'm saying? See, now you got crimes associated with you that's going to stop you from being able to teach. Shout out to my man Jay Bird. What's good with it? Now you got crimes associated with you that's going to stop you from being able to teach when you could have just went to Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand people. The married father of 3 was also a former youth coach, Judge said. Now, okay, the married father of 3. Now, here goes my thing, right? He's a married father of 3. How many of y'all want to bet that his wife refuses to fuck him? If you guys think that his wife refuses to fuck him, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't think that his wife refuses to fuck him and that she gives him sloppy top every day when he wakes up and he gets busted down at least 3 times a week, then give me a thumbs down. If you ask me, when you hear about crimes like this, you know, prostitution is illegal in many places. A lot of women out there are not doing their jobs. Like, now, does that make it right? No. But at the same time, a woman who's part of a relationship, clearly they were doing it before. They got 3 kids. Women can just decide to turn that shit off whenever they want to. And a dude can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 until he's in the grave years without getting any. And then when he's probably on the verge of literally flipping out over a pin drop, he goes and buys some ass. Now, my thing is, when it comes to this type of situation, it's not poor you when you're holding out on your husband. It's not poor you then. You know what I'm saying? But it's poor you when your husband has to live a life of embarrassment for the rest of his life because he was about to literally flip his lid after not getting any for 10 years and then goes and buys some ass. Everything is on him. Even in that situation, probably he probably, if they get a divorce, will have to pay alimony. That right there is one of the reasons why I think people should re-examine how they look at marriage, especially men. I think that is very, very one-sided how the benefits work when it comes to marriage. And it's not one-sided in your favor. You know what I'm saying? It's not one-sided in your favor. Not only are you going to be paying to support somebody in most cases, you're going to be paying to support somebody who will conditionally do their part when you could do it on a individual transactional level and always get at least a minimum level of service. You know what I'm saying? So now, anyway, it says this dude is now coaching in county jail. He said, I can't believe we want somebody like this around our children. Now, here's my thing, right? I think that this is now, again, yes, he broke the law, which is why I said if he wanted to do something like this, he should have went to Vegas, right? He broke the law. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's married. You know what I'm saying? He broke his marriage vows. Not taking anything away from that, right? However, again, in situations like this, when I hear stuff like this, in many cases, what I want to know is, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you being properly serviced in your marriage? Because in most cases, when guys do stuff like this, go ask the wife, well, when's the last time you gave your husband some? I guarantee you it'll be over a year. I guarantee you won't even get an answer. I guarantee you the woman will be like, it's none of your business. What about me? I'm the victim here. I'm the one that got cheated on. You got cheated on one time. Every day for the last 365 or more days, you decided to not give your husband any, but you're the victim. You had a one-time isolated event. Every day was an event for your husband, more than likely. But, you know, it is what it is, right? She got them Ashanti from 2000 sideburns. Facts. That's that's them side that's those that's those senorita sideburns. You know what I'm saying? That's what those are. You know what I'm saying? Them senorita sideburns. They are a thing, if you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this is like, for him to say, I can't believe we want somebody like this around our children. This guy wasn't dealing with a minor. There's plenty of cases where these people are dealing with a minor. This dude was an individual that was married. He had 3 kids. He was probably married miserably. He probably would have to go home. He would go to work, come home to a wife who thinks that because they've been in a relationship for so long, she can just do whatever she wants to and not do whatever she wants to. And this dude is just in the relationship by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 2 sides to those kind of things, if you ask me. And only one side ever really is the narrative that's pushed. And I don't think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Again, this isn't me encouraging prostitution. It's not me encouraging cheating. You should do what's legal so that you stay out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And if you decided to get married, it's your decision to get married. So, I mean, you made the decision to tie yourself to those vows. So make sure that you do what you committed to. However, if we're going to examine the situation should absolutely be examined. We shouldn't just repeat narratives, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to John for answering that Nightbot. So now here it says Polk County Schools told Fox 13 they were disappointed to learn of the allegations against Rogers and were moving to fire him for allegations, mind you. Being part of an educator is understanding that you are held to higher standards for your actions in the classroom as well as in the community, the school said in a statement. Now, don't you guys think that is interesting that the police department never says that? The police department never says that about police officers. Nah, I don't think that's the wife, Tia. I think that's somebody else. I think that's a different case. I think she's one of the offenders, this lady here. I don't think that's the wife. Man, I don't know whose wife that would be. You know what I'm saying? Shrek's maybe. Even Shrek got Fiona, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh. These charges don't involve students, and Rogers was not on duty as a teacher. But this kind of conduct still has no place in our school system. What kind of conduct? You know what I'm saying? This dude bought a hooker. He bought some ass. He bought some ass because the ass that he pays for probably doesn't give him ass. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, we got to maintain a certain narrative. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, among the more shocking allegations in the case was a father who left behind his 1-year-old daughter to have sex. Man, that sounds like some of that. Hey, I got another idea for a channel. We about to make a channel called Shelter Activities. Because that's what this sounds like. This sounds like some shelter activity. If this sounds like shelter activity to you, give me a thumbs up. If it don't sound like shelter activity to you, then let me know what you think it sounds like. Sound like shelter activity if you ask me. It sounds like shelter activity. This is shelter shade. Yeah, that's the name of it. That's what we finna call it, shelter shade. And I'm gonna find a nice reggaeton track. I'm gonna get a nice reggaeton track for the intro. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, what y'all think about that shelter shade? Because it doesn't go down anywhere like it goes down at the shelter. No, oh, no. No, I got the better intro phrase. And you thought you were coming here for shelter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Cameron. It's totally okay for a woman to not do her part. Well, you ain't getting none. Like for an extended period of time, like for a decade. Fuck out of here. Most time, man, like listen, man, most times if a dude is married, a man usually wants to maintain his marriage. That's one of the like the thing that's even funny about how little women understand about men is that a man going to get a hooker in his mind is like trying to decrease the impact of him knowing that he's doing wrong by not starting an extramarital affair. This motherfucker, like, I just gotta get, I gotta bust, I gotta do this. Like, I can't take it no more. This motherfucker gets a hooker. That's completely different than somebody that starts a whole outside relationship, because some people do that. The person that gets a hooker is in his mind, which is not going to work anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people are wired like this and think that is going to work, because nobody's going to be like, I only got a hooker because I wanted to stay married. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this motherfucker's thinking, though. No one's going to rationalize that with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're doing. If he didn't give a shit, he would start a whole extramarital relationship. When people start extramarital relationships, they just don't care. They're doing that to hurt. This is gonna sound fucked up. Somebody that starts an extramarital relationship is doing that to hurt you. Someone who buys a hooker, in their twisted logic, is trying to maintain some form of dignity. That's why they do it as a one-time transaction instead of an ongoing process. If they do it as an ongoing process, they truly do not care about you, or they truly do not care about getting caught. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that's crazy about that is, like, you know, it just doesn't even matter, because it's just okay for a woman to just withhold sex. Like, that's perfectly fine. It's always the guy's fault in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, yeah, among the more shocking allegations in the case was a father who left behind his 1-year-old daughter to have sex, but allegedly insisted to investigators that the baby was being watched by the family dog. Okay. What? So the dog was taking care of the little girl, the little 1-year-old girl. Yeah, you need to be in jail just based on how stupid that is. Cameron said she gets the house, the kids, alimony, child support. Alimony is adult child support. You know what I'm saying? And they get child support. Half your remaining shit when she leaves. She's just waiting for him to come home late so she can make drama and say that's why she's leaving. Facts. Yeah, that's what this dude said. That's what he said. The family dog. He was waiting for the family dog to watch the daughter. I'm gonna just leave you with Fido real quick so I can, you know what I'm saying, get these rocks off, and then I'll be right back. Little girl like that dog like, you know what I'm saying? What the dog gonna do? It's probably one of them little lame ass dogs that ain't gonna help do nothing either. It ain't no pit bull or nothing like that. Ain't no Rottweiler or nothing like that. It probably had like a little Pomeranian or something. Here, stay safe with the dog. Like, seriously. So it says among the more shocking allegations in the case was a father who left behind his 1-year-old daughter to have sex, but allegedly insisted to investigators that the baby was being watched by the family dog. See, what you don't realize at that point is like, it doesn't matter if you convince them about that or not. Like, that's dumb and it doesn't matter. Like, that's just dumb. Like, that's the same as saying, I left my daughter alone, but you're trying to convince them. So, like, you, on one hand, you have, I didn't leave my daughter alone, but then you're arguing that you left your daughter in the wonderful care of a dog, which is also saying, I left my daughter alone. Yeah, a Shih Tzu. Oh man, you ain't never lied, Cameron. Facts. So that she can be with the dude that's been smashing her the whole time, and she's getting the money from the man that she was married to that she's not getting any from. That's why, like, that's why I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's an optimal institution for men, and everybody trying to force that. Well, things have to be a nuclear family. Things would be a nuclear family if people acted right. But again, the United States creates unrelationshipable people, and you have to take that into consideration. These motherfuckers out here are unrelationshipable, man. So you can't try to sit there and force people to be like, yeah, well, the nuclear family is the correct institution. The nuclear family is a sustainable institution in a situation where people are, for the most part, relationshipable. People are not, for the most part, relationshipable in today's world. If you can find somebody else who's relationshipable, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. But that's extremely difficult. It's a lot easier to find somebody who is a mental hot mess and a miserable degenerate than it is for you to find somebody that is genuinely relationshipable. You just got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful of that. So then you have all these people pushing, well, you know, people need to be married and marriage is the reason this, marriage is the reason that. I don't think so. That's an outdated ideology. See, like that, the Larry Elder video, right? Shout out to my man TD. My man TD been trolling over there, dropping dropping little 3 to 5 minute clips, pissing people off with the Larry Elder destruction, right? We're sitting here listening to Larry Elder point fingers at everybody and tell everybody that everybody needs to be married. Women are not happy in the United States with the state of men currently. Would you guys agree? Men also are not happy with the state of women currently in the United States. It's a mutual thing. Both have valid points. Both men and women have valid points. But it's more lucrative for men and women to argue amongst each other and blame everything on each other rather than take a step back and say, the United States does not produce people suitable for relationships. You know what I'm saying? There's no money in that. When I say the things that I say about women, I say that from a male perspective. And that's because that's what I notice about women, because I look and observe women through those lenses. I don't look and observe men through those lenses. If I did, I would assume somebody, you know, question what I'm looking at for a relationship. I don't, there's a lot of men out there who are looking at men for relationship, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, most men aren't. Most men are straight. So we're going to be like looking at and assessing women with those, you know what I'm saying? With those filters. Same thing with women. Like most women, for the most part, at least say they're straight. You know what I'm saying? They say they are. I don't know if that's true or not, because you know what I'm saying, like women be getting lit and be, you know what I'm saying, tongue all down their best friend's throat. You know what I'm saying? But you know, okay, you can only take it for the, you know, I can only take it for what the word says. Most women say they straight. You know what I'm saying? So they're looking at men with more critique because they're looking at men as potential relationship partners. You know what I'm saying? Women have observable issues with modern men, and men have observable issues with modern female. Carlton said Carlton just went to the Manosphere Book of Statistics, the Manosphere Almanac, and he came out with the fact that says 80%. Carlton came with the fact from the Manosphere Almanac that says 80% of women are bi. Oh man, cited source, the 2023 Manosphere Almanac. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's wild, man. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. the Manosphere / Red Pill Almanac. You know what I'm saying? The Red Pill Manosphere Almanac has all kinds of facts and jewels and things from things from the fortune cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like wonderful bits of knowledge that say things like men don't cheat, they explore their options. You know what I'm saying? Like little factual shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Little factual shit like that, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make this, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. Like you know what I'm saying? Other little fortune cookie jewels. You know what I'm saying? Like when you crack open the fortune cookie and it got a little fortune cookie with Kevin Samuel's face on it that says you chose wrong. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. The legendary Manosphere Quotes Almanac, the Manosphere Book of Knowledge. Oh yeah, Carlton Way said there are things that women do with each other that men wouldn't dare do. Man, yo, the way that women who are friends or even women who don't know each other interact with each other, like in situations like at a club or a bar, if a man interacted with a woman like that, if that was at work or something, you would be in the HR office in the morning. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want any parts of it. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Too damn crazy. TDC. Too damn crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not my bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? So now another man brought his 15-year-old daughter he shares with his ex-wife to the area for her birthday, but instead left her in a motel room to have sex somewhere else, he said. For her birthday, we arrested her dad, judge said, and put him in the jail. I don't know if that was a good taste comment. You know what I'm saying? The little daughter didn't have anything to do with it. Two women also dragged a 14-month-old child with them when they went to have sex, judge alleged. While one woman was busy, the other woman watched the child. Now, this is the epitome of ratchet right here. This is the epitome of ratchet. Somebody sitting there in a spaghetti strap tank top, you know what I'm saying, with a bottle in one baby's mouth and holding the other baby, and somebody getting busted open in the room next door. Girl, hurry up. Is it my turn? Like, seriously? What are these people on? God, man. What are these people on? Hurry up, girl. This baby crying. Shit, I want something too. Like, seriously? She feeding the baby like, all you hear is what it is. Oh, what's up? Can a nigga get in them guts? Them guts. Oh, yay. Bitch, hurry up. The baby out here crying. God damn. God damn, you can't make. Where's Kid Gravity with the clips when you need him? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it. I could have never made up no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Not in a million years. Yeah. Them guts. Oh, yeah. Give me your number. And I call. Oh man, that used to be the cut back in the day. Oh, what it is, so what's up? What's up? Can a nigga get in them guts? Them guts. Oh, yeah. That shit is crazy, man. While one woman was busy, the other woman watched the child. Yo, that is thottery, man. God. One chick breastfeeding the baby. Oh man, listen, what kind of parents is these? And the two dads was up there singing Devin the Dude. We gonna leave without paying these hoes. Show them what they made for. We gonna leave without paying these hoes. Show them what they made for. Oh man. Damn. Man, the music, man. The music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eric Adams. You know what I'm saying? That's why he trying to ban hip-hop. He trying to ban hip-hop, but he trying to let the undocumented bros in. I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of sense that shit make. You know what I'm saying? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it wasn't for DJ Quick, I wouldn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So we need hip-hop in the game. We need hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? People need to stop hating is what they need to stop doing. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of high-level executives at California companies were also arrested. I wonder what they was doing. One complained to sheriff deputies as he was arrested. It's not against the law to cheat on your wife, judge said. The man whined. So he came here all the way from California to cheat on his wife, but he paid money to cheat on his wife. It's called prostitution. And on top of it, he passed Las Vegas, where he could have done it legally, and went to Florida to where he could do it illegally. Now, mind you, he's a CEO. Oh, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about Bill Mayer having Ron DeSantis on the show. This happened recently. How many of y'all knew that Bill Mayer had Ron DeSantis on the show? On his I Have a Show for No Reason. We're going to start talking about the resources for no reason. We're going to start talking about the resources for no reason, because if you ask me, a lot of people have resources for no reason. What is the reason that Bill Mayer has a show? What is the reason why like so many of these unknown YouTubers have like 1 million subs? So we got to talk about this. We really have to talk about this. I should actually save this for I should actually save some of these for Bad Girls Gone Worse. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I had some plans. I was actually gonna do some productive live streams. I had an Auditing Africa episode planned for y'all. But I think this Bad Girls Gone Worse episode might actually be better. This is insane. Sheesh. God, the hell is wrong with these people? Yeah, I gotta agree. If you guys agree with Carlton, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree with Carlton, give me a thumbs down. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Like I'm just I'm just as they say, befuddled by the complexities of this degeneracy that I'm looking at. Like this shit is just wild. This is some wild shit that I'm looking at. Oh, this is crazy right here. Like this. Hold on, real quick, man. Yeah, I'm befuddled by degeneracy. I'm sorry. I apologize. Right. Shout out to John. John says it's crazy that these channels be straight trash and have 1 million subs and making money, but they suppress the black channels. Make it make sense. Super facts. Super duper facts. Look at this. Missouri dad allegedly deletes wife. Is anybody surprised? Then texts, it was way easier and way more satisfying than you can imagine. That's wild, man. What you do today? Shit. I took my wife out. Oh, you took her out to eat? Nah, I'm talking about I took her out. Like, she gone. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Oh, what y'all do? Go to Applebee's? Nah, you know what I'm saying? To the funeral home. Fuck. Hey, that's crazy, man. Missouri dad allegedly murders wife. Then text, it was way easier and more satisfying than you can imagine. What is this over here? Oh, Lord have mercy. This is some weird stuff. We're gonna have so much stuff going on, man. I'm gonna be like months behind. Yeah, he actually texted that. Listen, man, who texts some shit like that? Somebody that really means it. That's who. Somebody really meant it. You know what I'm saying? And he must have truly meant it. So now here says a Missouri dad. And what did I tell you? What I always tell you guys about Missouri. I be telling y'all about these little, you know what I'm saying? This little steel belt heroin region, the opiate region of the United States. You know what I'm saying? You guys ever heard of that part of the United States that's called the heroin belt? There's a stretch of the United States is like in the northeastern part of the United States, and it extends down to the Midwest. It's called the heroin belt or the opiate belt. Has anybody ever heard of it? It's a geographic region. It goes down in that region. I be trying to tell people I live in that region. You know what I'm saying? So now here says a Missouri dad charged with murdering his wife allegedly wrote his name in blood on her butchered half-naked body, then texted his sister saying it was way easier and more satisfying than you can imagine. Ooh-wee. I wonder if that jail gonna be easier than you imagine. John Wonder, who is 31, is charged with first-degree murder for allegedly stabbing and strangling his 29-year-old wife, Alicia Erdhart, inside the Kansas City home where they still live together, despite going through a divorce, according to the probable cause affidavit obtained by the Post. See, I'm not staying in no house with somebody that I'm going through a divorce with. I'm out. I'm getting out of there. I don't know why these people be trying to do this kind of shit. We're going to stay living together. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. Let me ask you guys a question. For those of you all who are married or like, you know, who are in a long-term relationship, if you and your significant other broke up or got a divorce, would you continue to cohabitate? If you would, give me a thumbs up. If you wouldn't, give me a thumbs down. I'm keeping it a buck with you. I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm out. Peace. Been real. Actually, it hasn't been. You're a piece of shit and a liar. But, you know. Yeah, no. That's why we're here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. Yeah, I agree. John Guillory says PC people literally carry out horror movie scripts in real life. This is insane. It will be a Lifetime movie. Facts. That's why they call it Lifetime movie, because this kind of stuff be going on in their lifetime. This is nothing but our everyday life. So we'll make a channel called Lifetime about it. This is not what goes on in my everyday life. I'm not accustomed to this kind of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I keep thinking about how she never screamed. Just took it like a champ. The accused. Damn. I keep thinking about how she never screamed. Just took it like a champ. I guess that's why you fell in love with her, huh? The accused killer later wrote to a friend on social media, "What a gal." What the yo? What? Yeah, I agree. I agree, John. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That's facts. It's just not a good situation. It's just better to get yourself away from any kind of situation that would cause you know, increased and inflamed emotions. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to be around that. So how many people are subscribed to Auditing Africa? Because I think I might do an Auditing Africa stream tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to Auditing Africa, take a moment and make sure that you guys are subscribed over there. I might do a stream on Auditing Africa at some point tomorrow. I got to get my schedule together and see exactly what's going on as far as what I plan on doing as far as streams go. Definitely another late night tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? You guys already know what goes on late night. You know what I'm saying? But during the day, you know what I'm saying, there might be a couple streams that pop up. So now here it says, Wonder had dropped their young children, aged 2 and 4, outside his wife's parents' home at 8:40 a.m. Friday, speeding off without talking to them. The affidavit said, he said, I just killed this bitch. I got to go bury the body. Peace. Here, watch these little motherfuckers. About 90 minutes later, an employee at the company where the husband and wife both worked called police to conduct a welfare check after neither showed up, the report said. Alarmed, Earnhardt's parents rushed to the house, and her dad found her stabbed body in the laundry room with a belt wrapped around her neck, the document said. Yo, that's wild, man. He was on some other shit. He's on some sadistic type stuff. Hey! Man, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? She was naked from the waist down with her husband's surname, Wonder, scrawled in blood on her leg, the affidavit noted. Man, that's wild, man. Where are the Twitter posts about this? Where are the white women at saying that this was a hate crime against women? Like how they said that that crime in Akron was a hate crime against white people, and it was white women who were the ones on Twitter saying that, when that wasn't a hate crime. Carlton said, dude is an animal. I wouldn't argue with that. If you guys agree with Carlton, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. I wouldn't argue with that at all. I got my banana. You know what I'm saying? I got my hair permed like that dude in Belly. I got a little banana string on my top lip, and I'm sitting up here looking at the computer like, I wouldn't argue with that. I wouldn't argue with that shit at all. Somebody should have dropped a dime on him. I wouldn't argue with that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Like, shout out to my man, We Lit. That's crazy work. A large butcher knife and a cleaver, damn, were found laying next to her bloody body. which was peppered with stab wounds, according to the affidavit. The laundry room door was partially open, but had been secured with a bungee cord, it states. Wonder's sister said then she received a series of disturbing messages from him that day. Hey, kiddo, sorry about the mess, Wonder allegedly texted her, according to the affidavit. For the record, it was way more easier and much more satisfying than you can imagine. See you around. So this is Alicia Erdhart, found half naked, stabbed, and strangled. This must be like a wedding picture or a younger picture of them. He also left a friend a series of Facebook messages noting chilling details and how he had no doubt I will be caught today. Duh. And I mean, you know, of course you're going to get caught. You're not trying not to get caught. You keep posting on social media about it and you keep text messaging people about it. Like, I really hope you weren't expecting to not get caught, were you? You're not that damn stupid now, are you? You're not that damn dumb, boy. Now, are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're seriously not that stupid, are you? Yeah, bro. You're going to get caught today. Yes. That's what's going to happen to you. Sheesh. To honor her, I will not go out by a gunshot, suicide by cop, but by hopefully as a similar fate to Alicia, he added, according to the document. Like, yo, this dude is whacked out. Whacked out. He needs to be at Arkham Asylum, like talking all this crazy shit. I agree with that. Carlton says self-snitching is the new wave. I agree 100%. It's almost like people are now like self-snitching as if there's some form of honor. Like there's some form of honor in self-snitching. Would you guys agree? Like people are rocking out like there's some form of honor in self-snitching. Still haven't cried. Look, still feel nothing. No more anxiety, though. That's a plus, he wrote. Now depleted in anger, I place her gemstone set next to her body, he allegedly wrote. Yeah, now here's my question, right? This is like a very gruesomely significant crime. Shout out to my man Black Star Racer. Social media got people ass backwards. Biggest facts in the world, bro. If you guys agree with Black Star Racer, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Yeah, I agree 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is wild. I'm guessing they will be finding her body right about now. I started getting calls at 9:30 a.m. Wonder wrote his friend in his last message before he was arrested that day in Valentine, a Nebraska town near the South Dakota border, about 8 hours from Kansas City. I mean, it's just a shame what goes on in Nebraska, but nobody's talking about it on the news. Nobody's talking about it on the news. Nobody's talking about America's plague of familicide. Now, why do you guys think that is? That you don't hear too much about that? See, that's interesting. Got to keep track of it. Part of me wants to get drunk and watch Shawshank Redemption one last time. However, I think it's time for me to go. Goodbye, house, he added, referring to the 1994 prison flick. The affidavit says Wonder was charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. He was held on a $1 million cash bond. I think that they should add hate crime attachments since he deleted a woman, and he deleted that woman out of being his wife, which means that it was a crime specifically against a woman because she was a woman, which would qualify it as a hate crime. Because I believe that everything should be tacked on to crimes like that, because when other people have done less, everything has been tacked on. Shout out to my man Carlton Wade. Carlton Wade says, because thinking about white crimes take the attention off of us. Oh, Larry Elder. Larry Elder. That implies marriage, sir. Father was in the home. Father was in the home. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says one of his parents said he had been planning to move out of the home on October 1st. The Kansas City Star reported. We had to check in. We might have to check out this article from the Kansas City Star. A lot of times when you the things like the New York Times or the New York Post, they leave a lot of the detailed information out. The the local news always has more details than the national news, if you ask me. That's one of the reasons why when I do my streams, I tend to use a little bit more information from local news sources. Or if I do a stream and we're talking about a particular topic, I'll read the national news story and then I'll always follow it up with what the local news provides. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I see. I thought I had this. Yeah, I thought I had this. Thought I had a subscription to the Kansas City Star. That's what's up. See, shout out to you. See, it's members like y'all that keep this stuff popping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Cole. Obsidian Plays Gaming and Music. Salute BLR and B1 family. Hope everyone is having a great night. Facts. We having a great night, bro. Shout out to you. Welcome. Appreciate you being a member. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate you being a subscriber. Appreciate you being a member. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. So he was going to move out. He should have moved out. Now he about to be moving into a jail cell. This is a post no parent wants to make. Several of you have heard or already seen the news. Closest family and friends have been surrounding us. My heart is completely shattered. My daughter, Alicia Erdhart Wonder, was senselessly murdered in her home Friday, Lisa Spencer wrote. She is the beautiful young woman that gave us our beloved grandbabies who are safe and in our care. I appreciate everyone who has reached out, and I am grateful that you continue to do so. This journey of losing a child in this way is going to be very long, she wrote. This little boy was told today that he would never see his mommy again, she wrote, adding a broken heart emoji, including a photo of the grandson. This is the mommy fountain that he has already created in her memory. We will make sure that she is remembered in our home every single minute of every single day, Spencer added. So let me see. I think, oh yeah, okay, that's this right here. Now, you got to ask the question, like, do people just ignore red flags? How do you miss the fact that somebody is capable of doing something like that, and then you go as far as to marry them? Seriously. Like, I'm seriously asking that. How does that happen? Clay County man charged in wife's grisly murder amid divorce. Here's what we know. All right, so this is what they know about this. Let's see. Hopefully, it's how much y'all want to bet. Let's take bets. Is there going to be a commercial? Yes or no? If you guys think that there's going to be a commercial as soon as you would think that it shouldn't be, right? You see it say subscriber edition, right? This isn't like I'm just reading it. Nah, this is the subscriber edition. Shout out to my shout out to my members. My members allow me to be able to do stuff like this, like be able to have subscriptions so we can check this stuff out firsthand. So if I'm subscribed to this, right, you would think that there wouldn't be any ads on here. You would think there shouldn't be, because that's what you're paying, right? Let's see what they do. Unbelievable. 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 No, they have no shame. Look, they had no shame. You know what I'm saying? No shame whatsoever.
Around 10:30, just after 10:30, on a reported welfare check in the 7900 block of North Forest. Officers got here and located family members or calling parties. We're not entirely sure if they were family members yet or not. It sounds like some may have been coworkers who stated that an individual that works for them did not respond to work today and did not give notice, which is unusual behavior for this individual. Officers got that information from the family, located the residence that this individual that did not respond to work today lives at. They were able to gain entry into the residence where an adult female victim was located deceased inside of the home. We don't have a ton of information on how this happened, what led up to this crime yet. We're obviously working this scene actively, and we're working as quickly as we can to get answers.
Man, that's wild. What the hell? Did y'all see that down there? Hold on real quick. What's going on right here? Hold on real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it says no audio. Watch this. You see this down here? Look at this. What's going on with that? Hold on.
One of the things that the asphalt outside city limits, beyond the expected.
Hold on.
With available towing drive,
smash that like button while y'all waiting. Watch this. Watch this.
The Mazda CX-50. We're looking for outsiders. One of the things that
hold on. Oh my God,
designed
man!
to bring
What the
the
hell?
outdoors in.
Damn.
The off-road ready Mazda CX-50.
Oh my God.
We're looking for outsiders.
God. All right, hold on. Let's do like
So
that.
you
off the asphalt. Outside.
Okay, man. See how they doing? I was trying to find that video of them people beating that dude up in jail. Did y'all see that? That's what I was trying to show y'all. I was trying to go back to that. Black Star Racer said, some people think they can't do better and will take anything, anyone, and ignore the red flags. I can fix them. Yeah, I agree. A lot of times that ends up being, you know, the thing that ends up getting people deleted a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? A Clay County man is charged with murder for allegedly killing his wife.
One of the things that we do every Wednesday, we go over to the sled.
Hold on real quick, man.
The sled, it's like a 5-man sled. And I stand behind the sled. And as you're hitting the sled, you can actually, as a coach, feel the...
Are you guys able to hear that?
City limits, beyond the expected.
Hold on real quick, man. I don't know what's going on with... I don't know what in the hell is going on. All right. Okay. I think we okay now. Look, it's back. Look, as soon as you press the...
One of the things that...
Hold on. Okay. What the... Okay. All right. Now, y'all see that? Look. What's going on right there?
Thanks for calling Pet
Oh
Meds.
my
How can I
God.
help you today?
I'm placing an order for my dog Jojo. He's got himself a little flea situation.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, man. This is stupid. This right here, this that stuff that I'm talking about, man. This is dumb. I'm not messing with this no more. All right. So now here it says the Clay County man is charged with murder for allegedly deleting his wife in Kansas City's Northland and fleeing to Nebraska Friday after police found a string of chilling messages that seemed to be a reference to the killing. So this dude's name is John Wonder. All right. That's the guy's name that deleted his wife, John Wonder. Now, in a deletion that was so gruesome, my question for you guys is, how is John Wonder not a household family name? How do people not know about this guy? Like, oh my goodness, you hear what John Wonder did? Oh, it was a shame what was going on down there in Kansas. How is it that people aren't saying that? John Wonder was charged with first-degree murder, all right, and armed criminal action for allegedly killing his wife, 29-year-old Alicia Earhart, who was found dead in their home in the 7900 block of Forest Avenue on Friday with unknown bodily injuries. He is being held on $1 million cash bond. All right, now my question for you guys is, do you all think that $1 million cash bond is an appropriate cash bond? If you guys think that that's an appropriate cash bond, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't think that that's an appropriate cash bond, then give me a thumbs down. Wonder allegedly cut, look at this. He allegedly cut and strangled Earhart in the home where they lived with their 2 children, according to a probable cause statement obtained from the Clay County Prosecutor's Office. Okay. Let's check out this probable cause statement here. Let's see. Hey, I don't have nothing on here. The 2 also worked at the same company, and their employer was aware the couple was going through a divorce. Now, let me ask you guys a question. What do y'all think happened? What do you guys think might have caused the divorce? That's got to be kind of rough working at the same company. I don't know. I don't know. Now you're working at the same company and you're going through a divorce. Officers responded to the home around 10:30 a.m. Friday after their employer called police for a welfare check when the 2 hadn't shown up for work. Family of Wonder and Earhart met police outside the home and helped get them inside the home. Earhart's family found her body with a belt wrapped around her neck, lying on the lower level laundry room floor. Okay. Earhart was nude from the waist down, and Wonder was written in blood on her leg, according to the court documents. Her left side was bleeding and appeared to have been punctured several times, according to the probable cause statement. Police found a large butcher knife and meat cleaver near her body. I gotta agree with you guys. That bond is way too low. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, he shouldn't have had no damn bond. No one else was in the residence. Earlier that morning, Wonder dropped off the couple's 2- and 4-year-old children at Earhart's parents' home. One of her parents told law enforcement officials. He usually would bring them inside the home, but this time he left them at the porch and drove away in his red sedan. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Why you guys think that he left them at the porch and drove away instead of going in? Why you guys think that he did that? I got my own theories, but I'm curious as to what you guys think. And real quick, shout out to everybody that's watching. We got looks like 26 people watching. Shout out to the 26 people that are watching. And let me just take a look here to see what we got. Let's see what we got. And we got 49 likes. If everybody can take a moment and get us over 50, that would be great. Black Star Racer says didn't want to face the girl's parents. I agree, but I also think that there was some other things too. I think he probably had blood on him. This dude he's an idiot. Not only is he an idiot, he's insane. So I don't think that this particular individual would really care or have any kind of empathy and have any concerns about seeing the parents. I think that this particular individual just didn't want to get bloody, or just didn't want the blood scene because he didn't want to get caught at the moment. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just speculation. It's just speculation. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe also that he probably couldn't face the woman's parents for multiple different reasons, right? Because there's a couple different reasons why he might not have been able to face the parents. The first reason why he might not have been able to face the parents is because of guilt, right? I don't think that that's the reason, though. I don't think it's because of guilt. I think that he wouldn't be able to face the parents because he seems like the type that would brag about it. And I think that he knows that if he saw the parents, he would brag that he did it, and that would get him caught sooner than he wanted to get caught. Right. He wasn't smart. And also he was kind of crazy. Like he wrote his name on her. So he knew he was going to get caught. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was going to get caught. He wrote his name on her. You know what I mean? He knew he was going to get caught. So this dude was just a whack job. You know what I'm saying? When they learned about the welfare check call from the employer, Erhard's parents went to the home and found Wonder's sedan in the garage, but not her daughter's rented Toyota RAV4. They tried to enter through an interior door, but it seemed to be chained shut from the inside. Man, this dude was on. Man, listen, if you delete somebody and you're working with chains, you're crazy. Yeah, I agree. If you guys agree with Black Star Racer, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Dude was trying to send a message or something like he was the damn Joker. Facts. I agree 100%. Super facts. Eventually, they were able to enter through a sliding glass door on the deck. Another witness, a parent of Wonder, said Erhardt was planning to move out of the home on October 1st amid the divorce proceedings. Still feel nothing. Police also interviewed Wonder's sister, who texted him in the morning of the killing. According to a screenshot, so this isn't speculation, they got a screenshot. According to a screenshot of the conversation she showed police, she asked where Wonder was at around 10:42 a.m. and he responded with, "Hey kiddo, sorry about the mess. For the record, is way easier and much more satisfying than you can imagine. See you around." I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, man, but like, people need to make like about 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 videos about this. Another witness told police Wonder left him several Facebook messages while he was at work, saying he was getting rid of his phone and going north towards Fargo because he felt like driving far, far away. He later messaged the person at 7:39 a.m. saying he hadn't cried and still feels nothing, and said he placed Erhard's gemstones next to her body, according to court documents. At 8:50 a.m., Wonder continued, "I'm in the car. I have no doubt I'll be caught today. I keep thinking about how she never screamed. She just took it like a champ. What a gal. To honor her, I will not go out by gunshot, but hopefully a similar fate." I mean, to honor somebody that you deleted. You didn't have no honor for this individual that you deleted because you deleted him. Shout out to my man, DJ Elmo. What's good with it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, He felt comfortable. He felt comfortable with everything. This dude felt comfortable with all kinds of stuff that should nobody feel comfortable with. This whole this whole story is extremely uncomfortable. But old boy felt extremely comfortable with all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this entire thing is wild. At 10:33 a.m., he sent the last message. I'm guessing they will be finding her body right about now. I started getting calls at 9:30 a.m. So this is the part that we read about before. Wonder was later arrested Friday in Valentine, Nebraska, the town near South Dakota border, about 8 hours from Kansas City. If convicted of murder, Wonder could be sentenced to death or face life in prison. Now, I got a question, right? When it comes to the crime statistics, you guys know that all police departments don't report crime statistics. That's the trick, right? So now when it comes to the suburbs and when it comes to the rural areas, how many of those areas do you all think report crime statistics? If you ask me, I guarantee you, if we go and take a look at a roster of the cities that report crime statistics, I guarantee you that a majority of the cities that support crime statistics or that show crime statistics are Democrat cities. The majority of them. I bet you most of them are Democrat cities. Mainly metropolitan areas, right? And if it's mainly metropolitan areas, then that means that the suspects and the people that it shows to be committing the crimes are going to be overly populated as who? Who is it going to show committing all the crime? Now, my question is, how many of these red areas report crimes? See, what we need to do is we need to get a breakdown of all the police stations in the United States and which ones report crime statistics versus which ones don't report crime statistics. And then if when we do that and we run that data and we see, wait a minute, hold up, there's a large majority of rural areas in red states that don't report crime statistics. What's up with that? Now we're on to something. Now we're on to something. And I guarantee you that that's exactly how it is. Okay? Let me see what else we got over here. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, we got one more. We got some. Let's see, hold on. We got some international crime. Shout out to DJ Elmo, my man DJ Elmo from the UK. DJ Elmo might have actually heard about this particular situation because this is some stuff that went on in the UK. But they don't give any information about the victim, and they don't give any information about the perpetrator. So I'm gonna see here. Why are the articles in the Telegraph so long? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. Man, Telegraph, the articles that the Telegraph makes are ridiculously long. Ridiculous. Like, it's unnecessary how long them articles be that the Telegraph puts out there. I don't know why they do that. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. My bad. I apologize, you guys. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Lord, man. This is about to drive me crazy. You know what? I ain't got time for this. We ain't about to use that. Yeah, we definitely ain't about to use that. Now, let's ask this question here. Yeah, Telegraph, shout out to Carla. What's good with it, Carla? Telegraph articles be stupid long. Oh, okay. DJ almost says the Telegraph is what's called broadsheet. It's targeted at uppity types like stockbrokers. Okay, well, I'm an uppity Negro. Shout out to my man, Keep It 100. I'm an uppity Negro, so that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Hold on real quick. The fuck? Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's all kind of stuff going on, man. There's a lot of ridiculousness going on here. All right, let's get it. I thought I was all right. So now here it says a girl who was 15 was stabbed to death after rejecting a boy's flowers on the way to school. Senseless and tragic. A 15-year-old British girl was fatally stabbed on her way to school just moments after she rejected flowers from a boy, according to reports. The victim, who has not been named publicly, was on her way to school Wednesday when she was attacked on a major road in Croydon, South London, the BBC reported. The girl was targeted after she allegedly turned down flowers from a boy from another nearby school, eyewitnesses told the Telegraph. The argument initially started between the teens, her friends, and students from the other school on a double-decker bus, and then continued on the pavement outside a shopping center, the witness explained. The girl was pronounced dead on the sidewalk despite emergency responders' frantic attempts to save her life, the outlet added. Her devastated friends were left to share the news of her death with her parents, who did not get to the scene until later, youth worker James Watkins told the Telegraph. Okay. So now, before we get into this, how many people watched that video? I'm pretty sure that that video is on Crimecast, but there was a video that I did, and in that video we talked about the group of people in the UK that commits most of the crime in the UK. Now, my question to you guys is, do you all remember what group of people that is? Do you guys recall what group of people it is that commits the most crimes in the UK? There we go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. What group of people commits the most crimes in the UK? Let me see, I'm gonna run this back up real quick. Hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. That's my next project is to get a new computer. Then it's gonna sit in the box for a long ass time because I don't feel like putting it together. All right, there we go. Yeah. So I still do. I just logged in with the wrong email address. I do still have my subscription to the Telegraph. This is a long ass article though, but we could check it out though. Just look. It might be some hood activity popping off over here. Just look. I don't know. I ain't never been to the UK, but what I'm looking at, I think we might be talking about the hood over here. This little South London. Yo, DJ Elmo, is South London the hood? Yeah, facts. It's Armenians. Oh yeah, we gonna check it out. We're gonna definitely check it out. A 15-year-old British girl was stabbed on her way to school just moments after she rejected flowers from a boy, according to reports. The victim, who has not been named publicly, was on her way to school Wednesday morning when she was attacked on a major road in Croydon, South London. Hold on real quick. The BBC reported. The girl was targeted after she allegedly turned down flowers from a boy from another school, eyewitnesses told the Telegraph. The argument initially started between the teens, her friends, and students from the other school on a double-decker bus, then continued on the pavement outside a shopping center, the witnesses explained. The girl was pronounced dead on the sidewalk, despite emergency responders' frantic attempts to save her life, the outlet added. Her devastated friends were left to share the news of her death with her parents, who did not get to the scene until later, youth worker James Watkins told the Telegraph. The family were in shock and devastated. It doesn't feel real to them. They said a lot of things. It was shock and disbelief, Watkins said of the victim's relatives. A 17-year-old male was subsequently arrested in New Addington and remains in custody, Chief Superintendent Andy Britton said at a press conference at the scene, the Telegraph reported. Old Palace of John Whitgift, a private school in the area, confirmed that the victim was a student and said that the community is, quote unquote, shaken by her senseless and tragic death, the outlet continued. Okay. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to everybody that's watching. We got 38 people watching. If everybody can take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that bell icon twice and subscribe to the channel. Consider joining to be able to comment and also watch the stream after, because like I told you guys, I'm gonna be doing more frequent membership streams, and the membership streams are gonna have members only chats and will only be viewable to members after the stream. And also, eventually, once I get more time after that, there's gonna be members only notification streams. So we're gonna have all of that stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, it will take some time for the Old Palace community to come to terms with this terrible news, and we will offer support to our pupils as we try to do so. Within a couple hours of the stabbing, flowers were already on the pavement near the scene to mark the tragedy, photos showed. Okay, so this was going down in the UK. I'm heartbroken that a child in my town has been deleted on her way to school, and I cannot imagine the grief that her family will be going through at this time, Croydon MP Sarah Jones said in a statement. We hold all our children and our community and take time to grieve, but for today, we are just thinking of this young girl and her family. I'm so sorry. Mayor Sadiq Khan told Greatest Hits Radio that he was absolutely heartbroken by the teen's death and vowed to, quote unquote, end the scourge of knife crime in our city, the BBC reported. Now, I'm not from the UK, you know what I'm saying? But what that sounds like to me is a dog whistle towards black people, despite the fact that Armenians are the group that make up most of the crime. So this dude, last name is Khan. He's probably a racist Asian that just really wants to, you know, get a lot of pats on the head from the predominant white majority of people that are there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not from the UK. That's just what that scenario turns into here in the United States. The United States is very similar to the UK. You know what I'm saying? The United States is a variant of the UK. It's like a little piece of a disgusting amoeba that broke off from the UK and developed into its own monster. So some things may be more similar than others. Some things may be less similar than others. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says locals express frustration at the ongoing violent crime wave in the area. All right. So apparently South London is going through a violent crime wave. Now, how many people watch Crimecast? If you guys watch Crimecast, give me a thumbs up. If y'all don't watch Crimecast, give me a thumbs down. The reason why I say that is because, as you guys know, I frequently talk about UK crime on Crimecast because so much of it goes down. You guys see who does most of it. I guarantee you, though, in that video, they're not talking about her, or they're not talking about that kind of crime. So now I think it's interesting, right? In the United States, they sit up there talking about how they got so much gun violence. In the UK, they sit up there talking about how much knife violence they got. Maybe it's just the culture that fosters violence. I bet you if they didn't have guns or they didn't have knives in the UK, I bet you it would be stone throwings, like stone killings or beatings. You know what I'm saying? Like with a baseball bat or something like that. Because the UK and the United States foster violent, unrelationshipable psychopaths, which is one of the reasons why men and women are looking outside of their country, outside of their respective communities, all over the place for relationships, because the United States destroys other people culturally and turns people into degenerates. And it also makes people incompatible with each other. You know what I'm saying? The United States and the UK and those cultures are responsible for all of that. You know what I'm saying? DJ almost said, I'm surprised it's Armenians. I thought it would be Albanians. Nah, it's Armenians, bro. The Telegraph actually did a long documentary article about it. This will happen again next week and next month. It'll just be somebody else. A passerby, Christopher Ida, told the outlet, it's just happening far too often in this area. I don't understand how at this time in the morning a little girl has been stabbed. Resident Georgina Slater added, I don't know what the police are doing. They're just getting younger, she continued. We need intervention. We need stuff for the kids. They've got no guidance. The police turn up when it's this. Where's the interventions in the schools? Well, this didn't happen in a school. I'm sure the schools need intervention too, but I don't know how that question helps with anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll actually we'll go over a little bit more of this tomorrow when we do our late night stream tomorrow. But yeah, crazy. And see, we'll be able to like this is going to be, you know, this is a members only stream, so this will not show up for everybody. So when we talk about this on the stream tomorrow, which will not be well, actually, I'm trying to figure out, maybe that would be during the day, because I really wanted to do I want to do that stream reacting to that lady that roasted Eric Adams. We'll see what happens. But regardless, the next time we talk about this, it won't be on members only. So, you know, it'll be like fresh content for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, players and pimps, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Shout out to everybody who contributed to the stream. All right, we got some new members. Shout out to DC Precise, who became a member. All right, make sure you guys throw some radiation emoji in the chat for him. Shout out to Janesta, who rejoined the membership. Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to Tia to you for her 11 months of channel support, man. That is awesome. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just take a look at how many members we got and how many loyal members that we got. People that's been here for a year or more. That is amazing. You don't see that all over YouTube. So I really appreciate that you guys have rocked with me all this time, and I hope that you guys continue to rock with me indefinitely into the future. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I appreciate it. I will continue doing what I can to deliver you all the most frequent and most high quality content. And I will catch you all on the next members only. The members only lounge. You know what I'm saying? Peace.